Intro. The violence in Sudan has been escalating for months, with local hospitals reporting airstrikes, gunfire, and civilian casualties. The Sudanese armed forces, led by Gen Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, and the Rapid Support Forces, a paramilitary group, are in a political and military standoff that has spread throughout the country. In this video, we'll explore the recent bloodshed and civil resistance in Sudan, and why the international community needs to take an active role in mediating an end to the fighting. The violence in Sudan began in December 2018, when the people of the country took to the streets to protest decades of oppressive rule by former dictator Omar al-Bashir. By April 2019, the protesters had won their campaign, but the country was catapulted into a new crisis as paramilitary groups and the military split into two main factions: the Sudanese armed forces led by Gen Abdel Fattah al-Burhan and the Rapid Support Forces, a paramilitary group led by Gen Mohammed Hamdan Dagalo. The fighting has since worsened, with the capital, Khartoum, quickly becoming a battleground. Hospitals report airstrikes and the use of heavy weaponry and artillery fire, particularly in areas near government and military infrastructure. In addition to the individual casualties, entire families have been victims of the violence, with reports of RSF soldiers entering homes and detaining family members. Amid the fighting, civil society groups have taken a stand and stepped in to help civilians. In April, a coalition of civil society organizations, unions, and human rights activists created the Civil Front to stop the war and restore democracy, demanding an immediate ceasefire, a return to the political process towards civilian rule, and a security sector overhaul. Localized civil resistance committees provide vital goods and shelter to displaced people. But the plight of Sudanese civilians has been overlooked in the political standoff. Former diplomats have admitted the international community was too quick to support the generals instead of civilian groups. The current talks are limited to discussing how to fully enforce a ceasefire, and people in Sudan are demanding both sides come to the talks committed to a political solution that builds on the framework previously agreed upon by both sides. Without an active effort to engage the civilian population and ensure their voices are heard, the violence and bloodshed may continue. Conclusion: even amidst the violence, the people of Sudan have not given up hope. Through their efforts, they are showing that they are willing to take a stand and fight for a better future. International powers should take note and take an active role in providing aid and security to the people of Sudan as they move towards peace and democracy. With their help, the people of Sudan can achieve the brighter future they deserve.